We are getting a new farm animal today. We are getting earthworms today. I know, right? Crazy. So an old friend of mine has a coworker that just started watching the channel and raises worms. Has a small worm farm and had an extra worm bin and wanted to know, did we want it? And I was like, yes, please. So today he is coming by and dropping off his worm bin, and he sent me pictures of it, and I've never seen a setup like this before. I am super duper stoked. We all are. I think Mary Carl may be even more excited than anybody, honestly. So super stoked about this worm bin, and I can't wait. The setup he sent me just looks so cool, and there's a couple of ways that we can use this thing. Hey boys, what y'all think about us getting worms? They seem excited. Nugget, we're getting worms, man. Can you do the worm? No? Okay. Come on out, buddy. The little ducklings are getting so big. We're fixing to relocate these guys.
Oh, you hear them?
Yeah. This brooder's the ticket. Let's see how many chicks are hatching.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a whole lot.
And these are the chicks we're hatching for a good friend of ours, our big buddy JC.
And I moved them down to the bottom
Oh,
so
wow.
they wouldn't be hitting their heads.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't count them, but to me it looks about 20, 21, somewhere in
Good
that.
deal. Awesome. We still got some in there.
Still some hatching.
Good. Awesome. JC's gonna be happy.
I know.
All right. All right. Who's that go to?
My ducks.
All right. And one of these,
That goes to Sally.
Sally and Rod. No, Sally. Okay. Gotcha. So I come in here to put some feed in here, and look who's in here checking on geese.
You just never know.
Geese eggs or goose eggs.
Oh!
Uh-oh, look at
Move
that.
back, bud. All right. Got another one.
So you gonna put it in the hatching box?
Yeah, we can. I was gonna put him on this one.
Yeah, put him in the hatcher.
Yeah.
Does it got water?
We filled it up.
All right. I'm gonna finish doing unloading feed then. Doug! What are you doing, Doug?
Just eating little pieces of corn to come off of it.
You getting some off the flock block, Nugget? I see.
I wouldn't think you could get it off, but he can.
You can. All right, this is going in the coop, right? Uh-oh, fixing to lose it.
Yeah, it'll fall. I tried to do that.
Looked like it had a little handle on it.
It did.
The handle about to fall off. Is that Ruby or Rhonda?
That's Ruby.
She's off her nest. She's coming to get something to eat, I guess.
Yeah. They love this thing, don't they?
Yeah, they love this flock block. It is just, I mean, it's healthy for them.
It helps them to lay.
And it's got all kind of goodies in it. It's something that wouldn't be necessary at all for raising chickens, but they just enjoy it. All right, boys and girls, that's Big Starlight right there.
Yeah.
Oh, big boy. Is that Fancy or Squash?
That's Squash.
What's up, Squash?
Squash used to have yellow feet, but they've kind of faded over the years.
Oh, she might have to get her some new shoes in. Look out, Topaz.
Earl.
And Earl gonna run everybody off. Look at him. Y'all get out of the way. My woman's coming.
Daddy, let me
show me something.
Okay, so I came in here
Uh-huh.
to the nesting box.
Yeah.
And look.
Who's
That
laying
was,
those?
I don't know. I think it's Belle.
Is that Bale's laying them?
Yes, or then there's this little one that I found
Belle.
over there, and I just put it in here
Okay.
because I didn't want anybody to get it.
Miss Bale. What's up, Sally? Sally, none of them are your babies, are they? No? Okay.
I don't think Sally
I
lays.
love that showgirl so much.
She's really pretty.
She's solid white with a gray hair.
Yeah, and little gray streaks on her.
That is, she's beautiful.
I thought y'all were over here.
Have you seen, this is my favorite chicken now.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Look at her.
Her wings. Hey, pretty thing.
She is white with a gray hair. What's up, ladies?
Hey, check this box out down here.
We did this morning.
Look at that.
Isn't that beautiful?
This one's got these covered up. You know why?
It's a duck.
It's a duck.
Oh my gracious. So the duck cover their eggs up.
Oh,
Wow.
I bet it's a mallard getting in here.
You reckon?
Yeah, I've seen them in the nesting boxes. It's funny.
Did you tell them to lay in there, Mary Carl?
I didn't
What's up, Wilhelmina?
get the pendencinca.
Oh, they're so beautiful. Basket full of eggs this morning.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Heavy.
Good morning, Scott. What is up, beautiful? Guess what, Scott? We're gonna get some earthworms today, buddy. What do you think about that? You know, if this thing works out like we think it's gonna work out, we could give you some as a treat. Yeah, you and the alarm system. Y'all sure are quiet today. I appreciate that. What's up, Nuggo?
And it's blocked. Give 'em.
Oh yeah, we got him a block. That was on clearance too.
Yeah, it has copper in it.
Oh, it's got copper in it?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Oh, the Billy block.
Yeah.
He has swallowed my button twice.
Oh, he's so curious.
I'm worried he's gonna eat me next.
Better watch it.
Look at him,
I know.
scooping it up like, oh, there we go.
You know, he's how much growing he got left?
He
That's what I'm thinking.
about done.
So if anybody out there is thinking about getting an emu,
There's a lot of y'all because I've answered lots of questions here lately.
they do, and
They will grab your finger.
they grab jewelry.
Jewelry.
We've lost earrings. You lost a necklace.
When he thinks that these can sometimes be play toys.
Yeah.
And he's gonna taste it.
Right.
And it doesn't feel real good. So if you have small children,
Yeah.
especially,
Yeah.
keep that in mind. Mary
Yeah.
Carl's old enough, but if
That's
you've
right.
got, small children, they're gonna, once they get that bite, it's gonna scare them.
It's gonna scare them.
And he's not meaning any harm. It's just something that I believe all
Yeah, they're all
emus
gonna do it. Yeah. He got the Billy block. They done knocked the darn tag off the barn, y'all. Look at that. How in the world did they do that?
That's because we Billy goats.
I have to get in there and get that thing out. Oh, the Billy block.
Chopper really
Carl,
likes
they
it.
wouldn't lick
Here,
on.
I can get it up on there.
Can you get it that way?
Don't let them step on your fingers.
I can get it. They loving the Billy block.
Step it on it.
Boy, your head is raw.
Look at them.
And I told Mary Carl we didn't need it.
You know, we've had those before, and they really didn't pay much attention to them.
They've had another one. I think I'm gonna stop by there and get it.
Look out behind you. There's Goofball.
Not.
He's gonna eat your hair.
He's like them monkeys when they get the what are they getting grooming the other
Yeah.
monkey?
Yes.
You seen them do that before? That's what he reminded me of.
But I
Just
bet
then.
monkeys don't hurt like you.
No,
He's got some force in those jaws.
he's a big guy.
He is a big guy. What tag did they knock down?
In Arkansas.
Arkansas. We gotta get Arkansas back up there.
Yeah, Arkansas. Where did it go?
It was
I
right
think
here.
right there.
Yep. How did they knock that
I
off?
don't know how they got it.
Pulled it
Out.
out of the
There's evidence.
spoons.
You
Yeah.
know what I think it is?
What?
There's only one goat that can reach that high.
JoJo.
JoJo. JoJo, what you got out for Arkansas?
JoJo,
buddy?
you don't like Arkansas, man? Come on now. Let's
Yep,
see
you
it.
like the Billy Block? He
Tip
said, I
block.
like to give you kisses.
Oh, Tipper.
Tipper said, Topper said, I love him too. He's a good old boy.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a good old boy.
Silly boys.
It's funny how
He's trying to bite it.
He
Look
is
at him, he's
biting
eating the
it.
corner off of it. All right, boys, I'll get y'all another one tomorrow, since you won't share.
We about to get in the garden soon. As soon as we get that worm bee in this morning, we're gonna get in the garden.
All right.
We gotta plant some seeds today. What's up, buddy?
Hey, Topper.
He got you, didn't he?
He did. I think he likes me.
Oh, me.
What do you think?
I think so too. All right, so we are super excited about our worm being. This is awesome.
Mary
Yeah.
Carl is very excited.
Yeah, Mary Carl's totally excited. So we're just gonna start loading it up with kitchen scraps. He told us just kind of watch it. If we start seeing black soldier flies, to back off, and or if we start smelling it, to back off. He said, but we want to put stuff in there that they eat quick. And so that's what we're gonna do.
Like soft stuff.
Soft stuff that they can eat really, really quick. And we always got kitchen scraps, so instead of composting, we can throw it in here.
He
Now-
advised against peppers because they're so acidic.
Yeah, he said they didn't like peppers.
But we'll figure it out.
And he told us to put it all on this one side, and then when this side got broken down, harvest it, and then start on this side. And that way we could have like a rotation going, which I thought was really smart. And not only we're going to get this good compost out of this worm bin, he's got a drain system that comes off and comes down. And so when it rains in here, that liquid comes through. He's got a filter set up in here, and it filters it out, and you can see the coloration. Then we're going to get some good worm casting tea, I guess, what you would call it.
I'm not drinking it.
I'm not drinking it either.
But I bet the plants will.
I bet they will too.
I think this is going to be awesome.
I think it's going to be awesome. I really do. I've never seen one set up like this before. We've heard of deep freezers, your totes. That's how me and Mary Carl did one when she was really little.
Right.
The one thing he recommended is that since it's going to be in a lot of sun, is in the summertime, is to put a shade cloth over it.
Ah.
I think I got some of that for in the garden shop that I was going to use for lettuce
Well,
one
we
year.
could just zip tie it on the top of there.
Just zip tie it, and the water still go through it in order to keep it shaded.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
I bet we're going to have some big old maters.
He bought red wigglers. There's one right there. See it?
Yep.
So that's what this is. It's full of red wigglers. We've been.
Say that 3 times.
Yeah, I know it. Mary Carl's been so excited. She got the compost bucket all cleaned out. You can see she's putting paper towels in here. She's already got an apple in here. We threw a pear we ate right there in here. She's stoked. I'm stoked.
I'm stoked.
I'm so happy about this.
I think it's a much better design than what we've used in the back.
Yeah, I do too.
And therefore, we will probably be able to harvest and use from it.
I think this is awesome. Really, really awesome. And the portability of it. If we don't like it here, we can move it.
Yeah. With the tractor bucket.
With the tractor bucket.
The handy dandy tractor bucket.
So now, we're fixing to start working in the garden. I think I'm going to cut this cover crop down.
Okay.
And if we can tarp it today, that's good. If we can't tarp it today, that's fine. But then we'll weed the garden, and we're going to start our seedlings and get them ready to go in the greenhouse.
All right, so I'll help you weed the garden,
Okay?
and then you can cut the cover crop down
Okay.
while I do some other things.
Okay.
And you and Mary Carl can start the seeds.
Sounds like a plan.
Because I got some things I got to get done, too.
All right.
I'm going to clean my tractor up.
That's what I heard.
I got me, well, we had a problem with our pressure washer hose, so we picked up a new pressure washer hose, and my tractor needs a bath from all that red dirt moving. So
It does need a bath.
we'll see how it cleans up, and
It may start running better.
oh, it runs good. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
But it cleared up on its own.
It did.
I
Don't say that though.
I know. I still got the fuel cleaner, the
Well, we need
diesel
to put it, as
conditioner
soon as
fuel
we
cleaner.
put more gas in it, we'll
Yeah.
add that to it.
I wanted
But
to do
I
it.
tell you what,
What's
the
that?
past, I haven't ran it hard, but just moving it from point A to point B, I hadn't had any problems.
Okay. Well, hopefully it's
So
okay.
you know, I'm hoping it's just gonna clear up once we get that fuel cleaner in there and
Me too.
put along.
You know, Mary Carl's been excited about the ducklings, and you've been excited about the geese. So I'm excited about my new babies. I'm hatching some worm eggs.
Oh man,
It's my incubator.
they don't make a noise either, do they?
They don't make any noise.
And they don't stink.
Nope.
And they don't talk back to you. Or
So,
sounds like you got the good end of this deal.
I think I did.
I just had a good idea.
What's that?
I'm looking at these collards, how pretty they are.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, while we're down here working, let's cut us a bunch of them.
Yes.
And I've got a recipe for some new cornbread. It's like some kind of cornbread casserole is what
Okay.
they're calling it.
Heck yeah.
And we never tried it, so it may or may not turn out. But we could have our collards with this cornbread. That's what I was planning on cooking tonight.
I'm down for that. And if we like this cornbread casserole, we'll post the
That's
recipe.
right.
I can always tell when Mary Carl's around.
Her clan follows her,
The
don't
alarm
they?
system goes off.
Uh-oh, she lost a shoe. Here she comes, hopping down the road, one-legged.
Where's your shoe?
Got wet.
Why did it get wet?
I was in the creek.
Uh-oh.
You were in the creek.
Yes.
Are you swimming with the ducks?
No.
All right, I say we got it weeded. Mary Carl brought some little quackers over here. Look like they in the jungle in that cover crop.
It does.
It's just a moving in it.
There's not much cuter than a baby
No,
duck.
they are probably the cutest
Besides a baby goose.
Oh yes.
thing. A baby pig's pretty cute too.
Baby pigs are pretty cute.
Peach's show was cute.
She sure
Oh,
was.
yes.
She's beautiful now, but she used to be cute.
She's glamorous.
All right, baby ducks. Y'all have
Y'all
fun.
quack on.
All right, we got it done. You can see how all this is gonna just break down and just make just awesome organic matter. Now, ideally, I would love to till it right now, but we had a big rain this morning come through, and I'm gonna wait till it dries up a little bit. Probably till it in the next day or two, and I want to get that mustard green broke down inside the soil if I can. Look, if I can't, it's not the end of the world. But I'm gonna tarp it after that and let it do its thing. The tarp will break this down even faster for me, suppress any weeds, and just turn this into a organic matter awesomeness soup, whatever you want to call it. But this is great. We can see down in here, y'all see my soil. I mean, this was not really good looking soil when we got this brought in at all, and you can see how deep these radishes are going, which is awesome. That's what we want. That's what we want, and it continue to get better. All right, this is why we cover crop right here. This is exactly why we cover crop. None of this washed away. There was no erosion during the winter time. There was no weed pressure here, and at the same time, these cover crops were adding nitrogen to the soil, and now they're just going to just turn into this massive green manure compost, which is just awesome. Now what I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm going to till it, and then I'm going to tarp it. And then the tarping is just going to take care of everything. It's not going to allow any erosion. It's going to kill any weeds that try to come up. It's going to compost this a lot faster. Tarping, I can't tell y'all, to me is just as important as cover cropping. It is for me. We are ready to start our seeds this year. Now, we're starting them in the greenhouse this year. Typically, we normally do this in our house under just cheap old LED lights. I've done several videos about how we do that. I'll put a link down below if you guys are interested in that. But this year we have our greenhouse, so we're going to use it. I got my soil in our seed trays. I like to pre-moisten my soil first. And you want to use a good seed starting mix. You don't want to use regular potting soil. The seed starting mix is a sterile mix. You don't want any type of fertilizer or anything like that for your seedlings. They're just too young for that. Right now, what we're going to start is, in seed trays, are tomatoes, eggplants, and peppers. Now, peppers are going to take a long time to, they take a long time to germinate. You really got to get your peppers started early. Now, the tomatoes and stuff should come on up pretty quick. Now, notice, I'm not going to start any type of stuff that grows really fast in here with these nightshades. I'm not going to start my squash in here or any type of melon or, gosh, I forget what all we're growing. But I'm not starting anything like that. Cucumbers. We're going to do our peppers, and these right here, I want a larger sale for the peppers. These smaller sale trays, like this Hoss, I think this is a 162, and I'll put a link down below for seeds and these Hoss supplies. If you guys do use our link, we do get a small commission off anything you guys buy through the link at no extra cost to you, and it helps us so much, and we can't thank you guys so much for using our link. We do have a new promo code this year. That's COG Squad 21. It's all one word, and that will get you a free pack of Golden Delight zucchini, which is our favorite zucchini here on the farm. So my little buddy over here, she is getting plant tags ready, and we are about to get started. This is very simple. We're just going to put some indentions in our soil here. Now, we don't have any heater in here, so we're going to depend on the sunlight, and I put a heat mat down. You can get these heat mats. Hoss has them. Hoss are more commercialized. You can get them off any garden website. I think I bought mine off Amazon a couple years ago, and I got it set, cranked out to 100. These are summer crops or spring crops, so they're going to need the soil temperature to get to a certain degree, which is going to be warm, for them to germinate. Peppers are going to be the hardest to germinate. Of anything you grow, peppers are going to be the toughest. They really like a hot soil. Okra does too, but you can use a direct seed okra. What you got first?
Sun Gold.
Sun Gold, which is one of our favorites. I think that is Mama's favorite right there now. Alright, Sun Gold tomatoes. You want to put them in there?
Yes.
Okay. That'll give us 18 plants, which will be 455,000 too many. But that's okay. We got some friends that want some Sun Gold tomatoes, and we're going to do a market garden this year.
Put those to the
We're
side.
going to do...
And the Bella Rosa?
Bella Rosas are next.
These are pelleted.
Yeah, they're pelleted. We're going to do the Mountain Vineyard next. Now, pelleted seeds has got a clay coating on it. They got a clay coating on it, and it just makes it easier to handle. Now, you'll see in a minute what they look like without a clay coating on it. So if you hear the word pelleted, that's what that means. You can see that's the Sun Gold, which is non-pelleted, and you can see pelleted. And you can see how much easier it was. So we accidentally dropped 2 in there. You're going to get 1 every single time. We got 3, 4, because they're just so small. Which is no big deal. No big deal at all. If too many come up in there, we'll just pull the weaker ones out. That's right. What we got next?
A red snapper.
Red snappers. This is one we did last year and absolutely love. This tomato is the bomb. This is a new one we're doing this year. This is Chef's Choice, which is a orange, yellow type tomato. And we just did this because it's cool, and we thought the market garden customers may like this as well. And also super delicious. Hence the name Chef's Choice. So probably in a couple of weeks, give or take, I have to watch the weather, but generally in a couple of weeks, we'll start more likely our squash seeds and cucumber seeds. I'm trying to think what all we got. And then a week or 2 after that, we'll start flowers and herbs. But flowers and herbs will be the last thing that we'll do.
Okay, these are super little.
Yeah, the tomatillas are tiny.
You want to do 1 row of them?
We're just going to do 1 row of tomatillas. And this is something we're growing because of the market garden. And 2, Mom has realized that she loves eggplant parmesan.
Okay, the first pepper I want to do is these.
Oh, you like those?
Yeah, they're cool looking.
They are cool looking.
Does that help with drainage and stuff?
It'll help with drainage and it'll help with sometimes they'll get like a green fungus on it.
Yeah.
And this helps with that green fungus. Alright, we're done. Now we keep these suckers moist, and that is crucial with your seedlings, is keep them moist. You don't want to saturate them, but just want to keep them good and moist. You don't want them to dry out. You can water them from the bottom. You can spray them from the top. However you want to do it, whatever way you like the best. Let's go pick some collard greens so we can have this cornbread casserole and collard greens. Y'all know what I'm saying. Let's go cook some cornbread and collard greens. Hey guys, that cornbread casserole was spot on. It was so good. The recipe's down below in the video description. And if you haven't seen our podcast channel, go check it out. It's right over here. I think you will like it. Y'all, be good.